Andy. What a beautiful morning. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's December. No way. Highs are going to be in the 50s all week long. Today's going to be 60. Tomorrow's going to be 58, 55, 55, 55. There is your forecast for the week. Looks like we're going to have about 45, Andy, I'm seeing here. 45 degrees on Christmas Day. 10% chance of rain on Christmas Eve. So I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Is that like a racist song now? Can you sing that anymore? I know. I'm breaking out the shorts. We're breaking out the shorts. And hey, ladies, it's flip-flop leather. Yes, ma'am. Good Monday morning. It is December 18th. And as usual, we're here as close to 8 as possible. Andy, we're as close to 8 as possible. So I like to have people, if you're still going to work and you're watching on your phone, or heaven's sakes, don't watch me on your phone driving to work. What am I saying? Got a little B-52s going on this morning, Andy. Oh, the devil's in my car. The devil's in my car. Seems like a private Idaho kind of morning, don't it? You're living in your own private Idaho. Yeah. So it's Monday. It's December 18th. And we are a week away from Christmas. Andy, you got all your shopping done? You don't. I'm probably getting coal this year. Yeah, so if anybody else is getting coal, let's get together and break out the grill. Andy, are we going to be here next Monday on Christmas Day? The NBA plays on Christmas Day, so it's a Monday. So to stay tuned, I think we will be here. We'll see. We will see. So again, it's December 18th. What? Why do I keep feeling the need to mentioning that? Well, that's because in 2000, we got to get it up here, 2017, a new, don't you love pop culture? Pop culture. The pop culture in 2017, a new and long overdue National Day was recognized. And that's right, on December 18th, wear something green, even though we're not wearing green, we're wearing a National Championship Grizz sweatshirt for a reason. And when you pick up the phone today, remember to celebrate what national. Now, you know we do the national thing, but today is such a good day. It's the National Answer the Phone Like Buddy Elf Day. That's what it is. So, when the phone rings, Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? It's that easy. So, that's right. 2003, Elf, the movie, debuted in theaters across the nation. And as far as I'm concerned, a holiday tradition was born. Okay? Now, I'm not exaggerating when I say Elf is one of the best Christmas movies of all time. And it's like behind Die Hard. I mean, if you don't watch Die Hard and Elf on Christmas Eve, what the hell are you doing? I mean, come on. In fact, not only is it me, but the people from, Andy, you got this right? The people from Fandango. Who in the hell is Fandango? It's a live album by ZZ Top, but it is a user-friendly voting, okay. Fandango users, it's a movie, it's like IMB, Siskel and Ebert, they voted the movie Elf as the best Christmas movie of the 21st century. Now, before you go, geez, Alf, Will Ferrell running around New York City, embarrassing people in a... He did too, didn't he? Yeah, people, they filmed it on location. He just ran around. Yeah, but it's, you got to remember now, I got some data to back me up. Data's always good backing you up, Andy, isn't it? Good data. Data, especially when you're doing holiday stuff. It's always like, oh, it's a beautiful life. It's the best Christmas. Oh, Scrooge, and oh, it's a this and a that. I'm throwing out Christmas movies right now, and I'm saying Elf and Die Hard. All right, those are Christmas movies. Yeah, hell, Jimmy Stewart. An angel got his wings. Elf is the 5th highest grossing Christmas movie of all time. Okay? It was filmed on a $33 million budget. Okay? Movies are usually, it was Jurassic Park, 300, 400. I mean, it was a 33, it was like Animal House, it was like the Blues Brothers, it was some other cult classics. You know, it was filmed on a shoestring budget, $33 million, okay? Okay. That was almost paid off in its all entirety in the film's opening weekend in 2003. It was second at the box office that weekend to Matrix Reloaded. Are you kidding? Well, it was second to Matrix Reloaded in the opening weekend in 2003, and Elf grossed its first weekend $31 million. I know, they paid for the movie the first weekend, Andy. I'm glad you picked that off after I just mentioned that. I know, it's a Christmas extravaganza. And we're a week away. So... Right. There's even a Broadway musical show. It's a show musical... on Elf. Will Ferrell is not in it, nor is James Caan. It's a musical, Andy. It's got people that are like Broadway people. Made over $1 million its first week. So, I mean, it's like what can you do today? All right? So it's celebrate this. How do you celebrate? Answer the phone like Buddy Elf. Hello, Buddy Elf. What's your favorite color? See, it's that's. I mean, first of all, besides answering the phone like Buddy the Elf. You should rewatch the movie Elf, okay? Today's a good day for it. It's a crappy work week. Watch the movie. What better way to relive, the magic, hilarity of Buddy the Elf just by watching it today. Now, make sure, though, if you're going to watch it, you stock up on a lot of candy, right? Candy canes, right? Candy corn, and maple syrup. We got 'em, Andy. And you sit on a throne of lies. What do you say? And smell like beef and cheese sandwiches? You got to dress the part today, okay? You got to dress the part. And that is, you got to, like, run around your neighborhood in a Buddy the Elf costume. Have your little red hat, green clothes on, get the big shoes going, laugh hysterically about everything. Wasn't it just, he was just so, what's the word? Infectious, but not like a disease infectious? But the laughter is just like, he's off. Santa's here! Santa's here! Santa's here! Run around your neighborhood. Run around your neighborhood. This is Montana. This is Great Falls. The cops will get called. You might get shot. You might get shot, but, but God, you just got to remember that the name of this day, of this special day, is Answer the Phone Like Buddy Elf Day. So what are you going to do? Hello, Buddy the Elf. What's your favorite color? It's as easy as that. And if, let's say you're working at First Interstate Bank. Hello, Buddy the Elf, First Interstate Bank. What's your favorite color? It's that easy. So, in honor of Buddy the Elf, the blockbuster, greatest Christmas movie of all time. Cheers, buddy. Do it right. Drink lots of syrup. And, answer the damn phone correctly, Andy. Are you serious? We just killed what? 15 minutes, 12 minutes of valuable airtime on Buddy the Elf. And I'm glad we did. Oh man, Andy. Yeah, are you going to San Francisco? Make sure to wear some white flowers in what? It's San Francisco. Wrong, Frisco. No, it's just Frisco. That's right. Frisco, Texas. That's just outside of Dallas, Fort Worth, Dallas. Dun 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 dun. The theme song to Dallas. What? Come on, man. Geez, you won't give me any latitude. No singing, no dancing. Got me answering the phone like Buddy the Elf. Frisco, Texas, right outside of Dallas, Fort Worth, is where the second seed Montana Grizzlies are headed to face the number one undefeated seed in the... They're what? They're the defending national champions. They're undefeated. South Dakota State. They're ranked number one. Grizzlies are going to go face them in Frisco, Texas, in the FCS National Championship. It's just so much, Andy. I'm, of course, wearing the National Championship Montana 2001. Montana Grizzlies national champion, a little beat up, but no worse for wear. Just like the Grizzlies are a little beat up, but no worse for wear. South Dakota State, they are the defending national champions. They are the owners of a 28-game winning streak. They're undefeated this year, of course. Grizzlies have lost one at Northern Arizona early in the season. And Northern Arizona was like their fourth game. They rattled off, they're 13-1. They rattled off 10 in a row. Beat North Dakota and Furman and Montana State in the process, and Idaho. So that's 4 ranked teams. The game in Frisco, Andy, I'm glad you asked. The game in Frisco is January 7th. Now, there's already travel junkets, what they call. They're going, I believe we have one from here in Great Falls. We have one in Missoula. We have one in Andy Billings. Is it NCAA PlayoffsGrizz.com is how you figure out how you get on them junkets. Or even better, get on Facebook or any social media, and I am sure that you will figure out a way to go. It was a great game. It was I watched it. What an instant classic. I mean, Jesus, man, the game. First of all, it was in Missoula. They got home field advantage all the way till the national championship game if they could hold serve, and they did, which is, you don't realize what it does for the economy, for the university, when you get a television and playoffs like this for 4 weeks, Big Sky, it does wonders. Motels are full, restaurants are full, everything's booming downtown. It does wonders for the economy. The game, man, it was a barn burner. It was packed, Andy. Records, or what you're showing me, records were 26, 5,044. I'm seeing that right. That's a record crowd for the Montana playoffs for that Washington Grizzlies stadium. They had more people there when the Rolling Stones were there, and Paul McCartney, and who else was there that was, but they didn't have the fields like people are out on the field. So it was a barn burner. It was a great game. It was all you expected. The last time that North Dakota was in Missoula, of course, was that was a national televised game in 2015. The Grizz beat the Bison in the kickoff classic, 38-35. And then later on in the season, the North Dakota won the rematch that same year in the playoffs when it counts, 37-6. Yeah. Saturday's game was, man, I'm telling you, it was great, man. It was great. It was a double overtime thriller. The 2 overtimes, double overtime, 31-29. I thought the game was evenly matched. The score didn't show it, but it was for a while there. The defenses shined. They took a shine to the defense. The offenses, they were evenly matched. I think North Dakota outgained the Grizzlies, in fact. But again, it was sure, Andy, that's right. You're absolutely right there. The Grizzlies missed winning the game outright, not even going overtime. They missed an extra point, and that 45-yard field goal that was just a little outside. I thought it was over when the Grizz took the lead with hardly anything left to go in the game. I started putting around, figuring out what else I was going to do, and basically North Dakota forced overtime with what was it, an 81-yard drive? It's the best drive of the day, actually. They marched right down the field, methodically doing it. It ended with the quarterback was Cam Miller. He threw a 9-yard touchdown to Eli Green. There's 51 seconds left in the game. And I'm like, I don't think they can get down there, but they did. It was a perfect drive. I mean, if you're ever going to put a drive together, that's the way to do it. Do it the last drive of the game, force it into the overtime. Yeah, I agree. I think the game changer. I mean, I could sit here and do stats, and there was 31 points, but I think it was. I think it all came down to Junior Bergen. I think that made all the difference in the game. That one intangible. You always hear about the one intangible. Well, Junior Bergen was that. He made all the difference in that game. He returned a fourth quarter punt for a touchdown. Okay, that made North Dakota have to score a touchdown. He caught a touchdown pass in the first overtime. Okay, first overtime, so he caught the first touchdown pass, and in the second overtime, he threw for a trick play that was like a 2-point conversion. For the 2-point conversion, he threw it on a trick play that proved to be the difference in the 31-29 double overtime win. I mean, Bergen did it all. Like I said, he ran the punt for a touchdown, caught a touchdown in the first overtime, threw a trick play 2-point conversion in the second overtime. And if you watch the game closely, when North Dakota scored their touchdown to make it 29-20-31, their quarterback, Cam Miller, did the exact same thing. They tried the same kind of a trick, woofy-doozy, kind of a trick play that did not work out very well, Andy. It didn't work out at all. So I think that, Bergen did, I mean, basically he was in on 8 of our overtime points, scored 1 touchdown, the other 2-point conversion. There's always those intangibles, man. Crowd was going crazy. The crowd was going nuts, man. It was Yeah, it was, like I said, I didn't think that North Dakota could put the drive together the way that they did. But, man, it was scary. It was scary when they got to overtime. Yeah, it was scary. You know, the North Dakota State's not a slouch team, you know. Don't forget that North Dakota State Bison, they've reached the title game in Frisco. 10 of the last 12 seasons. They won 9 of those before losing to the South Dakota State last year. And they're on their run. So the Dakotas, holy mackerel. The Bisons were there. Am I seeing this right? 10 out of the last 12 winning 9. South Dakota State's won 28 in a row, and they're the defending national champions. Hoofda! Isn't that what they'd say? And hoofda! Man, oh man. Grizzlies all, of course, have 2 national championships. They got one in 1995, and of course the shirt I'm wearing right here, the 2001 national champions. I think they got the work cut out for them. I watched South Dakota State won 59 to nothing. Man, that's crazy. 59 to nothing. That's absolutely nuts. Hey, good morning, Buddy the Elf here. What's your favorite color? All right, excuse me. That's how we're supposed to do it. That's what you're telling me, Andy, all right? Come on now. Opening line. Okay, the opening line is January 7th, right? January 7th. But the opening line has South Dakota State, a 6.5-point favorite. The Grizzlies have been underdogs before. They were an underdog going into the Bobcat game. They were an underdog actually going into the game Saturday. They were 3-point dogs. So, they're 3-point dogs. So they're 6.5-point underdog. The FCS Championship will air live from Frisco, Texas. Frisco kid wants a friend of mine. Bum, 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 bum. I'm sorry, man. Frisco, Texas on January 7th, 2024 at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. That would be noon here in Great Falls or in Montana in general. It is going to be on your local ABC on-air channels. So, January 7th, noon, go Grizz! Get that national championship. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, they looked good. Saturday? Also, Saturday, the Lions played Saturday night. Man, beat the Denver Broncos 42-17. Back on their winning ways. Meanwhile, of course, the Minnesota Vikings lost 27-24 to the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Vikings and Lions are in the same division, so that means we gain a game. So Detroit sits, 10-4 comfortably on top of the North Division by 3 games. I know. So, for football fans, for me this weekend, it turned out great. We got Michigan coming up in the Rose Bowl. They're going to bang Alabama like a screen door in a windstorm. How's that for being appropriate? You know? How's that for being appropriate? Oh, for heaven's sakes, Andy. Good morning, Buddy the Elf. What's your favorite color? Okay. Andy's giving me the go sign. Then why are they calling? We are going to be here Christmas. We're going to do a Christmas message. We don't know what we're going to do, but if the NBA plays, God dang it, we're going to play too. So, remember to have a safe, happy holidays. Lots of drinking going on. We got a party week. Get a designated driver. I don't want to see anybody on Facebook. I got in jail because I was drunk at brunch. Okay? Spay and neuter your pets. Adopt, don't shop. Foster, rescue. Adopt a shelter pet today. Instead of a puppy for Christmas, why don't you go get, exactly, a shelter pet for Christmas who needs a new home? Everybody, have a great, great Christmas. We will be here next Monday. Everybody, we're good? We're good. We're out of here. Have a great, 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 answer the phone like Buddy the Elf Day.